Shane Tamura, who was the shooter behind the NFL NYC building attack. On Monday evening, July 28th, a tragic mass shooting shocked Midtown Manhattan and sent ripples across the nation. A man armed with a military-style rifle opened fire inside a corporate skyscraper at 345 Park Avenue, a building that houses some of the most influential companies in the U.S., including the National Football League headquarters. The gunman was identified as Shane Devin Tamura, a 27-year-old man from Las Vegas, Nevada. By the time the gunfire ended, 4 people were dead, another seriously wounded, and Tamura had taken his own life. But who was Shane Tamura, and what drove him to commit such an act of senseless violence? According to authorities, Tamura arrived around 6:30 p.m., parking his car illegally outside the building. Surveillance footage shows him exiting the vehicle carrying an M4-style rifle and walking calmly toward the entrance. The moment he stepped into the lobby, he opened fire, striking multiple individuals at close range. Among the first victims was Didarul Islam, a New York City police officer working off-duty as a security guard. Officer Islam had 2 young children and a third on the way. He died confronting the attacker, sacrificing himself to protect others. Another victim, Wesley Loupatner, was a respected executive at Blackstone, one of the world's largest investment firms. 2 additional men were also killed. Alunde Chien, a security employee, and Julia Hyman, a Rudin management employee who was shot on the 33rd floor after Tamura mistakenly took the elevator to the wrong part of the building. An NFL employee was seriously injured but survived. The entire attack unfolded in a matter of minutes, from the ground floor to the upper levels of the tower. Authorities later found a handwritten note on Tamura's body that pointed to a possible motive: CTE, or chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain condition linked to repeated blows to the head. In the note, Tamura wrote, "Study my brain, please. I'm sorry." He blamed the NFL for his deteriorating mental state, suggesting that years of head trauma had damaged his brain. However, officials confirmed that Tamura never played professionally. He had been a high school football player in California, where he played as a running back. Former teammates described him as hardworking and charismatic, but some noted that in recent years he had become increasingly withdrawn and erratic. Tamura is believed to have driven across the country from Nevada to New York shortly before the shooting. Inside his car, police recovered a revolver, boxes of ammunition, high-capacity magazines, and several prescription medications. New York City Mayor Eric Adams confirmed that Tamura had a documented history of mental illness. Yet despite this, he was still able to obtain and carry deadly weapons legally, reigniting debate around mental health and gun control in the U.S. Investigators believe Tamura intended to target the NFL offices directly, but mistakenly exited the elevator on the wrong floor, ending up in the office of Rudin Management instead. Tragically, that error didn't save lives, it simply redirected the violence. The attack halted Midtown traffic, shut down multiple subway lines, and triggered a massive police response. Dozens of officers swept the building room by room over several hours, while terrified workers and bystanders took cover inside stores, restaurants, and office corners. One witness told NBC News, "It felt like a war zone." The city has since mourned the loss of Officer Didarul Islam, calling him a hero. He immigrated from Bangladesh, served his community faithfully, and was deeply involved in his local mosque. His story is one of bravery, a man who died protecting others. Blackstone paid tribute to Wesley Loupatner, calling her brilliant, warm, and generous. Her death left a profound impact on the company and its employees. The names of the other victims, Etienne and Hyman, are also being honored by their colleagues and families as hardworking, kind individuals who were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. As details continue to unfold, the shooting raises pressing national concerns. How can someone with known mental health issues obtain military-style firearms? Are we doing enough to support former athletes, even amateur ones, who may suffer from CTE-like symptoms? And why do so many warning signs go ignored until it's too late? The NFL has not released a full statement, but Commissioner Roger Goodell acknowledged the tragedy and confirmed that one league employee was injured. President Donald Trump, traveling abroad in Scotland at the time, called the shooting senseless and urged law enforcement to uncover all facts behind the attack. For now, the investigation continues. But what's clear is this: another preventable tragedy has left families grieving, a city shaken, and a country once again questioning the systems meant to protect it. If you found this report helpful and informative, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Your support helps us continue bringing you serious, independent coverage of the most important stories across the U.S. Thank you for watching.